Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a young man named Raheem. Raheem was known for his simplicity and honesty. Every day, he would cut wood from the nearby forest, sell it in the city, and earn his living that way. One day, while cutting wood, Raheem reached the bank of a deep river. He saw a person drowning in the river. It was Seth Usman, the wealthiest and most greedy man in the village. Seth Usman was very proud of his wealth and cared for no one. Without wasting a moment, Raheem jumped into the river and, with all his strength, rescued Seth Usman. When Seth Usman regained consciousness, he thanked Raheem and said, "You saved my life. Tell me what reward you want." Raheem replied, "Seth Sahib, I did this good deed for the sake of Allah. I don't need any reward." Seth Usman was astonished. For the first time in his life, he had met someone who wasn't tempted by his wealth. He repeatedly urged Raheem to accept a reward, but Raheem remained firm in his refusal. Some time later, severe rains and floods brought devastation to the village. People's homes were destroyed and crops were ruined. Hunger and destitution spread throughout the village. Seth Usman's house also suffered considerable damage. Raheem worked day and night to help his villagers. He brought food for people, helped repair their homes, and encouraged everyone. Witnessing his selfless service, Seth Usman's heart melted. He saw that Raheem had no money, but he possessed honesty, compassion, and a spirit of service, which were far more valuable than wealth. Seth Usman handed all his wealth over to Raheem and said, "Raheem, you are the true, deserving owner of this wealth. All my life, I only thought of myself, but you always wished well for others. Now, use this wealth to help the villagers." Raheem thanked Seth Usman and used the wealth to rebuild the village. He built homes for everyone, had wells dug, and opened a school for children. Prosperity returned to the village, and Raheem became. Had wells dug, and opened a school for children. Prosperity returned to the village, and Raheem became everyone's hero. Seth Usman also joined Raheem in serving the people, and the purpose of his life changed. Moral of the story. The moral of this story is that honesty, selfless service, and a spirit of helping others are the greatest wealth. A person who thinks beyond themselves and wishes well for others not only earns respect in this world, but also receives a great reward in the afterlife. Greed and selfishness are always detrimental, while the fruit of goodness and truth is always sweet.